let's open up this case and check out the Cowin E8 Bluetooth noise canceling headphones. Now, a couple weeks back, I did a review of the E7s. These, at the time of this video, are not even available yet. So once they are, I will definitely put a link down there in the video description so you can find them. This is kind of an advanced release, so it will be probably a while before you can actually find these. But they sent them to me in order to make a review video so you could check them out. So here's what comes with this. Basically, you've got this little zipper. I want to call it like a neoprene type of carrying case. And of course, we have our micro USB charging cable. We also have a 2.5 to 3.5 headset adapter. So if and when your battery ever dies on these things, you can actually plug in right down here on the bottom. And then if you happen to have a phone that's got a 3.5 jack on the bottom, you can plug it in this way to listen. What I like about these cables is that they are both the braided fabric type on the outside. So if you haven't seen these already, they're a little more durable than most cables that you would buy. And one thing that I found over time is that these tend to hold up a lot longer than the standard plastic type. I've been using this lightning cable, I want to say, for about 4 or 5 years now with no problem. So, and it's also compatible still with the new iOS. So let's go ahead and check these out, see how they work. I will just plug them in briefly. I have already charged these up prior, but just so you can see, we'll connect this to a charging block. And then right down here on the bottom is our micro USB port. And when you plug this in, it's going to be difficult to see in this light, but there is a little red LED that turns on to indicate that they are charging. Also, as you saw in the beginning of the video, if you just rotate these ear cups, it makes it very easy to fit them into this case, or you can store them laying down wherever you happen to be using them. People tell me when I'm on the phone talking to them, the microphone actually sounds much better than most Bluetooth devices of this type. Now, these, of course, are not designed for making phone calls specifically, but you can do that, or if somebody calls while you're listening to the music, you'll be able to answer, which is really cool. Now, what I wanted to do was bring the microphone in here so you can kind of hear the voice prompts as I power these up. So if we go here to this button, it looks like a standard power icon right there on that. When you push on this, you'll get a voice prompt from inside here where she says that she's powering up. So let me go ahead and hold this down for a second or two.
Power on.
And you can see that the Bluetooth indicator starts flashing immediately. Now, while this is on and flashing, it is in pairing mode. So we can go ahead and take any phone that hasn't been paired with it previously. And if we go to our Bluetooth settings, we should see that I don't know where the Bluetooth settings are. Okay, so we should see down here at the bottom our E8 device. And why did I take that away from the microphone? Because I wanted you to be able to hear what she says. So I'll go ahead and hit E8 down here so she'll pair up.
Pair.
And you can hear that now it is confirmed that the device is paired to my phone, and it shows up right there along with all my other Bluetooth devices, which I have too many of at this point. But these are actually really great because they do such a good job of blocking out exterior noise. Now over here you have your voice or your noise canceling switch that you can turn on. It has a green LED that lights up, and I can say that this does a decent job of adding or augmenting the sound quality by blocking sound from coming into your ears from other sources. And I assume that these two little holes here are the microphones for that noise canceling feature. Something I hadn't seen before is that when you expand the headphones, if you want to adjust them, you've actually got a little measuring device in here. So if you pull this out to 3.5, you can go to the other side and go to 3.5, and then that way you can make sure that everything kind of fits up evenly on both sides. Not a big deal, but cool feature. The buttons are pretty standard, although they are, to me, slightly counterintuitive, because if you want to switch tracks, you're going to press and hold the plus button until the track skips, and if you want to increase the volume, you're going to tap it. So tap, 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 you'll go up 3 notches in volume, but if you want to switch tracks, you have to hold it down for a good second or so. It takes some getting used to, but it definitely works. Now, the other thing I did notice about these, and I suspect that because these were released so early, this won't be the way that the new ones ship, but the print here where you can see there, it says L down on the inside for left. I rubbed across that with my finger and it came off. So I went over here to the right-hand side just for the heck of it to get it on video, and I rubbed that a few times, and you can see the letter's almost completely gone. So again, I assume that they'll have a different type of label for that later on, but not really a big deal. Once you get used to the fact that the controls are on the right-hand side, it's very easy to remember which way to put these on, left or right. As far as range, they state that you should get up to 10 meters, which is roughly 30 feet, and I'm going to agree with that. When I got past 30 feet or so, I definitely started to get some distortion and a disconnection from my Bluetooth. So a lot of Bluetooth devices that you get will go up to 50 feet. This is not one of them. Of course, not too many people are going to walk more than 30 feet away from their phone or their tablet or wherever they're playing music with. Of course, these aren't going to be Bose sound quality, but for the price, they're a very good pair of headphones. And if you want to turn up the volume in here and not hear what's going on out there, they definitely get the job done. If you found the video helpful, like it, share it, check out my channel for more tutorials and product reviews, and most of all, remember to hit the subscribe button. Feel free to leave your feedback in the comments section, and thanks for watching.